I was a air defense repairman. We had an air defense system called the Chaparral, and I used to work on that. So if it broke down or something needed to be replaced, that was my job to fix it. A friend of mine, my best friend, told me about it because he asked me if I forget how the conversation came up, but it had been a long time before he received any benefits, and he heard from somebody that told him about it, and he told me about it, and he was like, "Man, look, I'm telling you, you need to get with this company and go through the process." And he said that the paperwork is long; it's a long process. He said, but it's worth it. You know what I mean? So initially, when he told me about it, I tried to go through the process, and of course, I get frustrated real easy. You know what I mean? So I gave up on it, right? and So I was off for 3 months from I think December to like March. I had a surgery, and I was off for like 3 months. And I talked to him one day, and he was like, "Hey, did you finish that Trajector thing?" I was like, "Nah, man. Man, I just my patience, I couldn't do it, right?" And he's like, "Nah, man, I'm telling you, you need to get that done." You know what I mean? And I was like, "Well, I am home every day. I'm not going anywhere. I got the time, so all right, I'll finish it up." You know what I mean? So I called you guys back. Y'all actually helped me walk through the process. No idea of what to apply for. So I tried in 2018, and I got my military records, and there was nothing really on my military records. So they just flat out denied me in 2018. So I gave up in 2018. And like I said, my friend told me about it later. He was like, "Nah, man, you need to go through this company because this company will help you." He said they always reject everybody the first time around. He said, but this company will actually help you get a good rating. I didn't know you could, you know, I didn't even know it was a thing that the military probably should have done this for me 33 years ago. You know what I mean? Because I've been out of the military for 33 years. So, yeah. Man, it felt great. I was actually, so I was told about Trajectory. It could take up to a year for things to go through or work its way through, you know what I mean? So I just, filled out the paperwork, let it do its thing, and I just forgot about it, you know what I mean? So I just like, you know what I mean? It'll happen if it happens. So my wife called me. I was at work. My wife called me. She said, "There's a check here, right?" And I was like, "Huh?" She said, it's not income tax because usually both of our names are on the income tax. So I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, well, open it up." So she opened it up, and she told me what it was, and I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh my God," you know what I mean? So I told my friend that if it did go through, I was going to take him and his wife to dinner. It was really shocking. It was really shocking, and like I think it's like 1360 a month for the rest of my life, and I mean that's just the beginning. So I know it's going to go higher. That's amazing to me. You know what I mean? So even though I feel like I should have been getting it a long time ago, I'm just thankful to get it from now on out. You know what I mean? So I'm not I guess greedy where no, we need to go back to when I first came out the military. I wanted all, I'm good with what they gave me and my monthly payments or whatever. So I'm good with that, and I know that'll probably go up even more trying to get to 100%, but I'm definitely ecstatic over that. You know what I mean? So I was told that whatever my judgment would be, it would be the first 5 payments would go to you guys, and I'm like, all right, cool. And if y'all give me the money, I'm fine. I ain't got a problem with that. So when it came about and they sent me so much money, I was like, well, hell, it wasn't money I was planning on anyway. So I just paid my whole thing off right from the jump. I like, why make payments? I mean, if I got the money, if they sent me the money and I got it and wasn't expecting it, why hold on to it? Just go ahead and give y'all money, and then I'll get my checks from here on out. You know what I mean? So you guys are really helpful. You're really patient. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I don't have the patience for 1,000 questions and on a computer and trying to figure dates out, and I just don't have the patience for it. So you guys have been really patient with me and just helping me fill out the information and get everything straight and putting everything together and sending it to the VA. And they actually responded to you guys because like I said, they just flat out told me no. And so I was like, well, so whatever you guys are doing is working. So